Well, the trouble is, the problem is...
Peace, Bill. I'm Jeannie. We're two do-it-yourselfers who met on a sailboat in 1988. 3 houses and 4 boats later, we're refitting our 1998 Seahorse Oceaneer 55-foot steel trawler, Blue Sky. Welcome to our journey.
The way these panels are installed is the front of the panel, its little H clamp is hooked over the L beam that runs across. There's a little L beam under each one of these. And then at the rear of that panel, the next panel's trim piece, this piece right here, supports it. The problem is when we get to the end, there is no L bracket to hang that last bit on. So what we're going to do is glue a 3/4 inch piece up here, and then from the bottom, this panel here will have a couple bow clips attached to it so that they can snap in, and then we'll glue over the top of those, the part of the bow clips that you would see if it was visible, we'll glue a piece of trim. So there'll be a fake piece of trim here which will hide the bow clips which are supporting our last bit. And so that's what we're getting ready to do now, is figure out exactly where we want to glue the support piece. Okay. Should we let you time lapse of the glue drying? What do you think? A whole 24 hours of that?
No.
We have the final panel all made and got the bow clips hooked onto it. And then up here we have the receiving bow clips. And now I'm going to slide this guy in, hopefully, and put him in place. And here's the trim piece. We got groove cut out, our Velcro in it. Just got to cut the grooves for the rest of those pieces. Then we can have all these trimmed, and then we just got to paint them. And now that we've pretty much finished these, we're going to go start doing some prep work on the rear deck for its panels later. We've pretty much finished up the port entry deck ceiling, and so now we are moving on to putting a ceiling in the rear area here. One of the differences that we're going to make is we are going to use a bow clip on these spots right here. The way the entry one works is it swings up, and then this one's trim piece holds the next one in place. Well, the trouble is then you get this whole chain, and you have to have 2 people, or you got to use tape or something to keep it up there until you get the next one in. And so this will allow us to clip each one in, and it's basically acting as like a little safety anchor. And of course, it's going to be covered by the other one's trim anyway, which will be providing the majority of the support. But so right now we're gluing the blocks in to support the bow clip on the back side of the ceiling panels on the rear deck. Tape to support the little blocks to keep them from falling off until they dry. It takes 24 hours for the glue to dry. And supposedly it has a rating of 3,300 pounds per square inch of hold. Of course, that depends on the substrate that it's glued to not failing. The rust grip and the epoxy there may be in 1,000 psi of grip before they pull off, but they're only holding 5-pound panel. Now, obviously, you get some wind going, there'll be more, but the backside, this part here has this H channel in it. So this is hooked into the channel, and then the other piece, this is like the trim covering it. This is our little marking jig for marking the rear panel in a little while. Here's our little jig for encasing this guy right here. So eventually this will be a piece that'll go all the way from there to right here where the bend is. And then where this bend is, we'll put a second one in that covers this little bend. That'll give us coverage of the metal beam to protect it later.
Last piece before lunch. We still have a few more to do, but we're both getting hangry. All right, later. We'll see you after lunch. So we finished gluing and taping up all of the blocks for the support for the ceiling panels on this salon deck. And I guess the next thing to do is, well, take off the rest of this tape and then build the panels.
Okay, one of the things we have been doing to keep the algae growth from becoming just excessive really quickly in the air conditioner units is we've been putting in bromide tablets when we check the strainers. We're going to do that real quick. We'll show you what the process is for us. We have one shut off here, so that shuts off the line going to the AC to keep the water from running back onto me. We have another shut off here. That's the line going down to the through hole. There's another shut off down at the through hole, but I added this one because we have to always lift this floorboard up and then reach way down into the bilge to get that out. So by adding it here, it makes this much easier. We're more likely to do the maintenance.
Ew, man.
Still got stuff on it, so we're gonna have to go spray that. Great, we put the hose up too for the storm.
Can you clean it out in the kitchen sink?
Yeah, it's just the pressure's not as strong, but yeah, we can go do it there. I mean, we can take it up there now and do it.
Okay.
Okay, so we got the basket cleaned out now, so it looks a little better. We'll let a little more water flow through, so we'll put it in, and we'll pop open our bromide. Come on, get there. Yep. And we'll put the lid back on. Okay, closed easy enough. There it goes. And it's on if you want to go look real quick.
I need to turn it.
No, I've turned it on here. This one I can turn on manually for testing.
Okay.
So you can go see if there's water running,
Okay.
and then we'll do the other one.
All right. I'm
Okay.
going
Okay.
later.
Yep.
And we have water running out here, so that is good.
Okay, so that one's working. So now we will go do the master bedroom and office. Shriner, that's the word I'm looking for. In this one, we actually can get to the seacock here easily enough. So we shut it off there. And then this is the line going to
Where is it?
the pump. Well, the seacock's right down here, which I've already just closed. And then this is going to the pump. So this keeps water from coming this way and water from coming that way. So that in theory, we can open this guy.
And how dirty is he?
Let's see if we caught another crab.
Oh, I think that looks pretty clean. No?
There's a plastic bag in it.
Uh,
Yeah, it's pretty clean though.
oh, let me see.
Just the. Jeez, how did we suck that up? Yeah. No crabby. So I'm not going to worry about cleaning that one. There's that guy on, and that one back on. And we will go turn the rear one on and see if we get water. You want to go outside and watch the water?
I will go outside and watch for water. I hear it, but I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay, we got water.
HVAC filter baskets have been cleaned and prepped for the next week. Later.
8:30, Monday morning. I don't think Imelda's even close to us. We'll see what happens later. Woo, it's 9:30 now. We're getting some rain and some wind. This is my weather update, 11 a.m., Monday, September 29th, 2025. We're getting a little bit of effects from Imelda. There was some wind and rain earlier, but it didn't last for very long. And now it looks like the wind's picking up again, and maybe there's some rain coming. It's about 3 o'clock and it's getting windier. It's 6 p.m. It's a little windy. nice outside. The wind socket is horizontal. It's about 7 o'clock. A little less windy. Raining. Ooh, it's quite windy.